Hello, radiant beings of light. My name is Andra, and for those of you new to this page, in this video we're discussing about the nature, structure, and philosophy of the dream spell calendar, an organic calendar which is based on the ancient Mayan calendar system. The dream spell is composed of two calendars actually, the first of them being the Tzolk'in, the sacred Mayan calendar or the galactic calendar, following a cycle of 260 days, and you can watch the video called The Structure of the Tzolk'in for a more detailed description. And the second calendar is called the 13 moon calendar. For more details, you can watch the video called The Structure of the 13 moon calendar, but basically it's a calendar composed out of 13 months, 28 days each. Each month is divided into 4 weeks, each of them having 7 days. For more information about the 4 weeks of each month that correspond to a specific color in the Tzolk'in, you can watch the video called The 4 Weeks. Also, for a better understanding of the 13 months or moons of each year, you can watch the video called The 13 Moons of the Year. So the 7 days of the week, because this is the topic of our video, each of them corresponds to a specific chakra inside of our body, one of the main 7 chakras. They're also called the 7 radial plasmas. The radial plasmas are described as being an electrical fluid, one of the primary building blocks of creation. This electrical fluid streams out from the center of the galaxy, from the cosmic source, which the Mayans called the Hunabku, which is then absorbed and emanated by the main chakras in our body. They're kind of like charged particles that activate our electromagnetic field. So each day, the energy passes through one of our chakras, but the energy doesn't flow in the way that we're normally used to when it comes to chakra. It doesn't go from the top down or from the bottom up, but it moves up, down, up, down, up, down, kind of like a spiral, actually exactly like a spiral. Each of these radial plasmas has its own unique energy. So we'll be going over them in the order that they have inside of the 13 moon calendar. So it goes like this. First, we start off with Dali, which is the Crown Chakra. It defines our view, connecting us with the Great Spirit, the Supreme Creator, or however we want to call this divine intelligence. And it allows us to fulfill its universal plan. It offers us the perspective of divinity, allowing us to receive this cosmic energy, love and wisdom inside of our being. I see this day as a day for receiving cosmic energy through our crown chakra, whether it's a download, a new understanding, a new message that we get from our higher self. It's basically inviting the new into our life through our open crown. In this chakra, we find the sometimes dormant capacity that each human being has for total enlightenment, for being an embodiment of this cosmic consciousness. From the crown, we move down to the root chakra, Seli. It's the principle which allows the divine to descend and to become embodied into physical form. It's what allows these cosmic energies to be grounded in the 3D reality. So on these days, the information, wisdom, and understandings that we have received the previous day gets anchored inside of our being. This is where our basic instinct for life is stored, where our life force is located. Our most fundamental biological patterns for safety and security are found within our root chakra. Then, from our root chakra, we move up to our third eye chakra, Gamma. It represents the realm of mystery into which we dive in order to connect with the divine intelligence so that we are able to discern and understand and see how we can better use our power to embody the full light of our being. It helps us see with clarity, to really see beyond the illusions of our human mind and to see the best course of action that we can take in order to become this embodiment of light. It's also the place from which we can tap into our celestial vision. Then, from the third eye chakra, we move down into the sacral chakra, Kali. It's kind of like the initiation process that our soul has to go through, which catalyzes us from a sensory 3D material input into the telepathic, ethereal, and energetic input. The task of this initiation is to alchemize the lower energies so that the highest form of inner harmony can be achieved. In this chakra is where the essence of our sexual energy is stored. This sexual energy is actually able to vitalize different levels of our being and to invite healing into our life. Because sexual energy is not just about sex, although this is what we're led to believe. Sexual energy is a creative force, a healing force. It's also the ability to access our creative fire, our creative energy that we need in order to be able to manifest the wisdom of our spirit. That is why the lower instincts need to be alchemized so that the desires of our ego can make room for the desires of our soul. Next, from the Sacral Chakra, we move up to the Throat Chakra Alpha. This is the knowledge of the divine principle for which the soul has incarnated. In this chakra, we find our wish to communicate and to extend ourselves to others by expressing our feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and truths. It's the ability of liberating the soul, and it's no wonder because when we speak, words being vibration, when we speak, we help release, dissolve, and liberate certain emotions, patterns, fears that might be stored inside of our being. Then, from the Throat Chakra, we move back down, and this time we are finding ourselves at the Solar Plexus Chakra, Limi. From this chakra is where the Kuksansum, the energetical umbilical cord that ties us to our sun, and through our sun to the cosmic central sun, the Hunapku, this energetical portal opens up. This is our place of power, connecting us with our still point, with our essence, with the light of our soul, and with the source. It gives us our ability to act, to manifest, and to give shape to things. And finally, on the 7th day, we rest at the heart center, Cilia. Here is stored the knowledge which unifies, harmonizes, and synchronizes divine wisdom so that the soul may embody it. In this chakra are located the transcendental programs that help transform and transmute our survival programs into forms of selfless compassion. The heart, being in the middle of our being, is the portal through which the lower and the higher dimensions, so the polarities of the universe manifested inside of our being, fuse together through acceptance, understanding, and love. So you got the picture of all of this. It's crown, root, third eye, sacral, throat, solar plexus, heart. And to summarize all of this, in the first day, we receive the new through our crown chakra, and we can consider it the spark of the divine. Then on the second day, we move down into our root to ground and anchor that energy of the new inside of our being. On the third day, we clear our vision to see the best path or course of action to take, what illusions and programs we need to detach ourselves from or transmute. And on the fourth day, we go to the sacral chakra so that we can alchemize the lower energies within us and this way catalyze our creative, life-giving energy. Then on the fifth day, we go to the throat chakra so that we can release and express all those dense energies within us, expressing our truth. Then on the sixth day, we go to the solar plexus so that we can take action and manifest the light generated by this divine spark. And on the seventh day, we rest in the unconditional love generated by the understanding and integration of the polarities. So once you're going to start following this calendar system by observing and being present, you will start feeling this flow of energy through the chakras. So be present with this calendar system and with yourself, with your body, with the sensations happening inside of you and the events happening outside of you. And this way you will see how everything is in perfect sync. And this calendar gives us the tools that we need to be able to observe and understand what it is that we are going through. So that's it for today. giving you a heads up that on the 29th of March, we are reaching the end of the Tzolk'in count that we're currently in. And on the 30th of March, we are starting a new Tzolk'in count with the red magnetic dragon. So if there are any questions about the 30 moon calendar or the Tzolk'in, or for decoding your own galactic signature, you can either send me a message on Facebook or on my email. Until the next time, wishing you a most healing day. In Lak'Ech.